What's up guys, this is Amy from Subtle Provisions and welcome back to our channel to another sneaker related review. Back on the 18th of May, we managed to cop a pair of black ACG 07 Kmtr or KOMYUTER at the Haven shop here in Vancouver, BC. We did a review on this amazing sneaker and you can check it out on the link in the description box below. For this video, I'd like to give a shout out to DK13 for giving us the idea of doing a water resistance test on the Kmtr pair. So for this test, we decided to compare the level of water resistance with another popular product among sneakerheads, Jason Markk Repel. We'll be comparing the uppers of the Kmtr against our Pure Boost OG that's been treated with a Repel solution. We'll be doing two types of tests on both sneakers and compare the results right after. Let's get into it then. For the first test, we left the right pair of the Pure Boost OG untreated. We then took the left pair and sprayed Jason Markk Repel on it. We followed the instructions at the back of the bottle and sprayed the first coat on the uppers and left it to dry and cure for 24 hours. Then, we sprayed it a second coat of the Repel solution and let it air dry again for another 24 hours. For these tests, we are also stuffing the toe box with paper towels to check the amount of water that will pass through. Let's get to the untreated pair then. We poured a decent amount of water on the toe box and test the fabric if it absorbs water. You can clearly see that the breathable synthetic material instantly soaks up the liquid and does nothing to prevent your foot from getting wet. Taking out the paper towels, you can tell that this sneaker is not meant for rainy weather. Next, let's get to the Jason Markk Repel test. This pair has been coated twice, so we're expecting it to do a better job than the untreated pair. We poured the same amount of water on it and it's surprisingly doing an amazing job of repelling water from the fabric. You can see most of the water droplets just slide over the fabric and it seems to be holding up quite well. After a while though, we do see some slight absorption around the toe box. We're still hopeful that the water doesn't go through the material, but let's see and find out. Unfortunately, as soon as we take out the paper towels, you can pretty much conclude that the Jason Markk Repel does not give a good amount of water protection, but if prolonged exposure to the elements, it will give in. Moving on to the Kmtr pairs now, we've left this untreated and we're expecting the durable water repellent coating on the uppers to hopefully live up to its claim. We poured the same amount of water on the toe box and we poured over the bonded seal at the base of the tongue. The Kmtr's upper is surprisingly hydrophobic and almost all of the water just glides over the fabric. It seems to be holding its own even we poured for the second and third time. Checking the paper towels, it seems to be damp on some areas, but for the most part, it's quite dry. For this last test, we've weighted down the Kmtr and will be partially submerging the shoe for about 20 minutes. Fingers crossed they still hold back water. Let's check on the paper towels now. To no surprise, on some areas the water did get through, but it's not as bad as the Pure Boost OG with a Repel solution. The fabric did absorb moisture eventually, and some parts the insole were damp. Overall, we think ACG did an amazing job with the Kmtr's upper, and it solidly does repel water. Although it is not a waterproof sneaker, as long as you're not standing under the rain or in a puddle for more than a few minutes, you should be good to go with these. That's about it guys, thanks again for watching. Please leave a comment below and just let me know what you think of this test. And have you ever come across water repellent products that has great results? Let us know down below. Don't forget to smash that like button, and if you like this video and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button. See you guys on the next one, and as always, keep it subtle.